Hello everyone, my name is Undead Adam, and welcome back to my World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore playthrough, featuring an Undead Rogue. As always, sit back, relax, and enjoy the atmosphere. Let's continue. I really appreciate you clicking on the video today, it helps me a lot. And remember that if you are enjoying this series, please consider following the playlist down in the description or in the cards. And that way you can keep up to date with the series when new videos are out. In between episodes, we went back to Orgrimmar to pick up any new skills that we had. There wasn't really much, just a new rank of Eviscerate. But I suppose I can never complain about more damage. More damage is good. We also created some new pants as well, and we hit level 100 with Leatherworking, which unlocked all of the introductory medium leather recipes. And I also completely forgot that you can turn light leather into medium leather. So I'm glad I actually held on to all of the leather that we had so that we can get a real jumpstart on the medium leather selections. The medium armor kits in particular are definitely a nice boost for us at this level. So we're heading over to this area here to kill some more Worgen. Let's infiltrate this house. So that we can pick up the quest objective. It looks like we've got a lot of stuff to skin as well, which is always great. And it's nice knowing that none of this light leather will go to waste either. I guess we should be quick about our business in the house here, just in case we get some hyper spawns. Because I do not see any players around at the moment. A lot of dead enemies, but no players to be found. There we go. Although I think this one actually spawns automatically when you pick up those books, so that might not have anything to do with these other bodies lying around here. Another huge thing you'll notice is we acquired what I believe is a world buff, I think. War Chief's Blessing, we've got 45 minutes left of that. We kind of had to shave 15 minutes off of that just simply from running over from Orgrimmar to the Undercity. And just like doing all the leatherworking stuff that we were doing, posting stuff on the auction house, etc. I feel totally fine pulling multiple mobs here. They're very low level. They're actually nearly at the point where they would become gray. In fact, any level 10s that may be in the area should already be gray. And we definitely want to avoid those. We're going to head over to the Deadfields next, and then talk to our buddy Quinn York up at Ivor's Stead. And we might do a little bit of grinding up there. Depends on kind of what levels we're dealing with, but it might be a pretty good spot. There's a lot of mobs over there. They're probably going to be super easy to kill and to deal with. This is another pretty good example. It might not be a bad idea to clear this camp out. There is a chest over there where maybe we can grab some extra potions. I'm not really sure there's any extra green items that we could obtain that would really be super useful around this level. Yeah, that eviscerate definitely feels a lot better. Eviscerate is definitely one of those abilities that feels incredible when you get another rank of it, but right before you get the next rank, it feels quite bad. We'll pop evasion here. Yeah, like before level 16, Eviscerate just felt so bad. It was starting to feel like I needed to build up at least 4 points for it to really even be worth it. Over Slice and Dice. Unfortunately, nothing useful there. So we got another Undead Rogue over here. He might be going to the Dead Fields as well. We'll have to see. If so, we might want to just invite him to the group. And we're about to hit level 17 as well. So now even the level 11 mobs are going to start to become a gray. I think this is too cluttered. Even though these enemies are very low, it's still... That was a good kick there. It's still probably best that we play it safe. Yeah, this world buff is almost like having Slice and Dice up. Like the entire time. And alright, we can finally start putting points into deflection so that we can work on getting riposts. Unfortunately, we won't get it until level 21, maybe? It's not too bad. Yeah, see, these mobs are already gray. But we gotta take them out. Yeah, it's tough because like you really want riposte, but you know, precision is so great, you know, having more hit chance. There are just a ton of great talents in the combat tree. It's really hard to figure out which ones you want to get first. They're all really good. We did pick up an axe, which I think we'll definitely try to sell. It's only level 5, but at 3 silver it probably won't cost much to put down a deposit on at least, so I think we can make some money off of this. I wonder how many gnolls you actually have to kill in order to make the Banshee appear. I'm wondering if it's like a set amount, or if it's just like after a certain amount of time after you've killed like the first one, or if it's just completely random. I'm not actually sure. Another green weapon. This one seems quite bad. I think we're probably going to be better off vendoring this one. I mean, a shaman could theoretically use it, I suppose. It's a slow two-hander.
Too far.
And we'll get some food up again. You know what? I forgot about these bobbing apples. The Halloween event is actually going on right now, and I believe the stamina and spirit that this provides is actually going to be more than our Strider Stew, and these are free. You can only carry 5 at a time, but you know, a free food buff that's better than the food buffs that we can actually make right now is pretty incredible. So I gotta remember this. Let's invite the rogue. There she is. Beautiful. I'll just help that guy out. This person might have created a skinning path for us to follow on our way to Ivar's stead. Oh, that one's not looted. I'm always a little bit surprised to see so many unskinned mobs in these lower level areas in particular. I just feel like it's such a common profession to pick up early just to get some extra cash. But I don't know, who knows? One of the other things that I did in between episodes was create a bank alt. Since we can actually trade, it just occurred to me that it would probably be good to have one of those for these official servers, because then I can actually have somebody manage this extra gold that we pick up, and that way if and when we die, we can at least get the next character started up with some bags and some decent starter equipment. And maybe that's what's happening now, as far as seeing extra skinnable bodies lying around in the earlier zones. Like, maybe these characters already have enough cash from their characters that are at a much higher level.
I don't have energy.
It's very possible.
What now? Remember.
So we turn that in. There's another quest that we can pick up outside.
What now?
And we're definitely at the perfect level for this. Otherwise, I feel like you would need a group to really go into this barn. Otherwise, because it's too dangerous to go in there by yourself. There's probably at least 3 mobs in there. You've got all this stuff outside to worry about. If it all hyper spawns while you're in there, it's like, I don't know. There are a couple of classes that just won't be able to get out of that situation. Quick snack before we deal with Ivar. Beautiful. And I know that we said we might think about grinding here, but it looks like we're a bit too high now for that to be really worth it. We're actually just about to run out of our rested experience as well, so that will now be gone.
Our time will come.
Alright, and with that, let's hearth back to the Sepulchre. And then we'll look to head south, deal with the Dalaran crate. We'll deal with the Worgen that are over here in this cave.
And you are?
I think we might want to actually spend this gold on some new bags. I have to see how much 8-slot and 10-slot bags cost. I really just think having the extra bag space is going to be super important. We do have some recipes here. These are some interesting pieces, although slimy murloc scales are really difficult to obtain. I don't know if it's going to be worth it to pick those recipes up.
This had better be good.
Because we're going to, if we see recipes like that, much later on, like at level, like in the, you know, the 20s, 30s, 40s, you know, we might want to pick them up because those types of upgrades might actually last for quite a long time. I think at this level, we're just going to outgrow that belt and that chest piece super quickly. And it's just, it's going to be a huge time investment to collect all those Murloc scales. I think they're a pretty rare drop. It's not like they drop off of every other Murloc. And plus the Murlocs that we can farm along the Shining Strand here are probably too low of a level at this point. Alright, let's go do the Decrepit Fairy, and then we'll go ahead and kill some more Worgen and pick up the Dalaran crate. Looks like we still have all of our minor healing potions as well. We haven't needed them, but I feel like our health, I mean, I know we're getting an extra 300 health from this, but even 500 health, you know, this minor healing potion really isn't doing a whole lot. So I'm not sure if we're ever going to need to use these again. We might just want to go with the lesser healing potions now.
Closer.
Man, I love Silver Pine Forest so much. It's definitely one of my favorite zones in the game.
I don't have energy.
This has always been kind of my preferred way to enter this area. I've never actually come in through the actual road. I always come in through the mountains. Pull a few of them back here.
I'm out of
Yeah, this should be a lot easier with this this level range.
energy. I need to get closer.
Oh, that was a little bit too much.
Not
We'll use one of those minor healing potions now.
energy.
And they do have an rage ability. It's good to know. That was quite a lot of them for sure. We would have definitely been hitting sprint and getting the hell out of there if these were closer to our level. But without evasion, this cave seems a lot more terrifying, so we're not going to go too far into there if we can help it. We'll deal with everything outside first.
I don't have enough energy.
We'll get that food buff back up. Yeah, it's not a hard or like a flat stamina and spirit. It's 25% of my level, which, you know, if it's rounding down, it should be 4, I believe, and that's, you know, exactly what our stuff is giving us now.
Too far away. I need to get closer.
We could have also gotten these shackles up north, but I feel like this is a more dangerous area, ironically, even though it's a little bit more open, because I do believe the Son of Argol can actually path through there. You know, that level 20 elite. Whereas I don't think he comes up here on this hill or in that cave at all. So even though these enemies are more compacted together, I still think this is probably my preferred spot to complete this quest. Yeah, these, there's no more bodies here, obviously, so these are going to start respawning soon. Especially if that one just respawned. I guess not that we would... Not that we can really use that for reference, though, because we've been skinning them. So their bodies have been disappearing immediately. I know we haven't killed as many Dark Souls as Gluttons, but we still don't have a single shackle from them yet. I think more of them appear in the cave in particular. Evasion's back up now, so I feel a little bit safer going into here. We could also potentially stealth out if we have to. Got another player here. Can go ahead and invite them for now. An axe that we have one. Weapons in general could do well in the auction house. I should at least check. Let's see what's going on with that. Yeah, it looks like that's all they needed to do. At level 14, that's a bit low. That would have been very sketchy. Clearing out this whole area would have been very, very sketchy. And we still need one more Dark Soul Shackle to go. We might have to wait for some respawns. There's one down there. Well, we'll see if it sells. That shackle still eludes us.
I'm out of range.
I'll pull this out of the cave just to be safe. Looks like we can get the next rank of skinning, and we're very close to getting the next rank of leatherworking as well. I'm wondering if we can get those from our class trainer or if we need some sort of special book or something like that, or a special person that we need to speak to. I always forget where you have to go with professions in Classic. We've killed so many Worgen without a Dark Soul Shackle that it's no longer displaying here in the top right underneath the mini-map. That is how long it has taken us.
Enough energy.
Oh wow, yeah, our bags are super full. We might actually have to go back to the Sepulchre after we get this last shackle before we go back out. Well, maybe we can make some space. This milk is not exactly super useful. And there we go. Yeah, let's go get the $1 crate. I think we can make enough space. It's only going to be one item. The $1 crate quest is often pretty scary for the average class, just because although these they're all frost mages essentially in this area, and even though they are fairly weak, like frail, like they're just frail, they go down very quickly, but they hit really hard. And most classes don't have a kick. Luckily we have exactly kick. And also, luckily, we've got another mage here with us as well to help us get to this crate even easier. Yeah, these are especially rough on melee classes. Because of the frost debuff as well, slowing your attacks. It's not fun. Alright, I'm definitely gonna head back to the Sepulchre now. We'll go through Garen's Haunt. We'll wait to apply the food buff again when we go back out. And it also looks like we're going to lose our world buff as well. We've got yet another sword, which is pretty crazy. We'll have to make a trip to Undercity as well soon. So we can empty these bags out. Oh, Olson's Farthing. That's what it's called. Yeah, I do not understand this place. It's just filled with a bunch of random undead. I don't think even, like, maybe there's a rare spawn here? Maybe? There's like no other reason to kind of go into this area at all. You just kind of pass by it. You know, when you head from the Sepulchre and you go south. But it's just kind of there. I wonder if they had plans maybe to do something there. It also reminds me, you can go kind of like deeper into the hills over here as well, and you've got some, you know, bears and wargs. I think there's even some herbs over here as well, but they just didn't do anything with that whole area. It's just kind of empty. You know, it's out of the way, so even if you wanted to kill bears and wargs, there's just like plenty of other areas to do it in. I don't know, it's just really weird. But I think it would have been a cool spot for a quest.
I am forsaken. Watch your back. Beware, our enemy is abound.
We're not going to pick up Baron's Peril.
Our time.
That comes definitely much later. I think that's like a level 20 quest or so. That cave is definitely pretty rough.
Hello.
Would not want to go in there before level 20 minimum, but I'd probably want to wait even a lot longer than that.
Speak quickly, Dark Lady. Trust
We
me.
got Crimson the Pale,
Remember, patience.
and I believe he's also going to send us south,
Goodbye.
where Shadow Priest Alistair will. He'll send us south probably to pick up some of those
What would you
Dalaran
ask of
pendants.
Beware the living.
That should be another pretty easy one for us to complete.
Speak quickly. Trust no one. Embrace the shadow.
Returning this to Magistrate Severin back in Brill, this one always takes you so far out of the way for very little experience reward. I don't think you get anything else out of
Beware
that.
the living.
And it's just so far out of the way, I don't think it's worth it. And I think we'll skip on the Rothhide Ichor for now, at least, as well. Because that's going to be a little bit too much. While we are down south, we could check out Pyrewood Village as well, see if there's anybody else over there that we can group with and get that out of the way.
I'm listening.
Yeah, we'll sell the Tiger's Eye. We'll probably just sell our bandages too here for some extra silver, because we're going to be able to create a lot more with the cloth that we currently have. All right, and I think I'm going to stop it right there, guys, for now. In the next episode, we'll continue to quest in Silverpine. We have a few more quests that we can do here. And then we'll probably also head back over to the Barrens as well in the same episode. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.